Well, hello everyone, and good day. I'm here at the Inglewood Cemetery of Inglewood, California. I want you to meet a man who either you never knew about or have forgotten about in history, but he has an important name in cinematography, Joseph H. August. He was born April 26, 1890 in Clear Creek County, Colorado. He's buried here in the Pinecrest section of Inglewood Cemetery. He was a Hollywood pioneer in cinematography. He was one of the earliest in cinematography to create a distinctive visual style. It was typified by low-key lighting with a flair for dramatics. In 1919, this was during the silent film era. In 1919, he was one of 15 founders of the American Society of Cinematographers. He worked with Fox and RKO, quite often with the famous director John Ford. John Ford was the one who did those westerns. John Wayne met John Ford and actually got his start with John Ford, I understand. But Joseph August worked with John Ford. He originally entered the film industry in 1911 as a camera assistant and was promoted to director of photography in 1914. He was also a favorite of actor William S Hart. He was, like Tom Mix, William S Hart was a famous cowboy actor. Now, Joseph August loved technical challenges. He tried to give each film his own specific look. Some of his gritty images for the gangster drama Quick Millions, which was done in 1931, some of his images in that film were mistaken for actual newsreel footage. That's how realistic it was. But he's most well known as the pioneer in using deep shadows. He originally used deep shadows in order to disguise previously used film sets, because you know how some movie fans are. They recognize places and sets from previous films. So he found a way by using deep shadows to conceal their appearance by using backlighting and fog, and in many cases allowing the lighting itself to be a decor. Well, RKO picked up on this technique of his to use shadows, and they used it in their low-budget film crime noir series and the horror flicks of 1940s. But he's the original one who used the deep shadows and the dim lighting and the fog. The crime noir series got its idea from Joseph August. He filmed and produced 170 films. Including such films as Hell's Hinges in 1916, Two Arabian Nights 1927, 20th Century 1934. Others like The Devil and Daniel Webster in 1941. They were expendable in 1945. He was also a veteran in World War II. He was a naval commander. Now, he was over 50 years old during World War II, but no, he actually served. He was a real patriot, so he served in John Ford's OSS unit, and he was wounded filming the Battle of Midway in 1942. Unfortunately, he died of a heart attack at 57 years of age. And one screenwriter said that Joe August was a great cameraman, perhaps the most experimental and audacious I have ever known. So a patriot and a pioneer in cinematography. He helped transform Hollywood from the silent to the talking era. And that's his wife buried with him. But yeah, here he lies, a great cinematographer in history. Rest in peace, Mr. Joseph.